Good afternoon. It is August the 3rd, 2017. Time to recap our trading day. Hypothetical and simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, the results may have under or overcompensated for the impact of any of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation being made in any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Wow, look at the E-mini. Got a day session high of 73 and a low of 67.55.5 points. A couple hours ago we guessed we'd be closing the market in the 71 area plus or minus. It still looks like we're on track to do that. So our trade today was to sell 74s, 76s, 79s, 81s, and our high for the day session was 73. Pretty weak market, not a lot going on. Not a lot of volume going on. It's very difficult if you don't have volatility to even think about making it as a day trader. Inside day, we anticipated that we might have a day like this given tomorrow's non-farm payroll news. So F1 says trade it. And looking at F2, leaning B, but I don't know if you can read a hell of a lot into that. Tomorrow's a news day trade. Right now, if we were to close right here, selling 74, 76s. Sounds familiar. 79, 81s. Buying 65, 68s. That was our call for the buy side today, and 60.62 for buy 2. Tomorrow's non-farm payrolls, they're looking at 178. ADP was 173. 4.3 on unemployment, and all the news will be tied up in these two numbers. And if there's a variation or discrepancy between the two, the consensus for the two, that's when you get your whipsaw. Excuse me, my throat just went dry. I was chewing a piece of gum that didn't work very well. We'll try a piece of candy. So that's what the E-mini looks like into tomorrow's news without news. We'll have the same problem on gold, the euro, and treasuries. Just a newsday trade. Well, Sonny, hopefully it doesn't cost you a lot of emotional capital and you're already in the next trade mode. But that trade into the close, we've been talking about it for over a week, is no longer a trade that is attractive to us. We made money on it early on, but and we made good money on it last year, but it's gone. A lot of games being played. Treasuries, higher low, higher high. Find a place to get long. Treasuries are telling us that number might come in a little lower than forecast. A new move here out of the middle. Two distributions, so without news, we're selling 11s to 15s, 19 to 23. On the buy side, buying 4s to 8s, 29 to 01. Dry patch is not going away. I don't know what my throat didn't like about either that piece of gum or the lozenge. New move out of the middle in K period. The buck to 04 is number 1. 7 to 11, sell 1. I think there's a short in Globex tonight. 15 to 19 for sell 2. The market's playing like the non-farm payroll numbers tomorrow are weak. 2024 number 1. Buying 13 to 17 by 1. And then 1 to 5 by 2. Treasuries are telling us that the economy is not as strong as the numbers say they are right now, or that Trump's not going to get his tax package or anything else through. And right now, with the lack of help that he's getting from the Republicans, I mean, everything that he was sent to Washington to do that he needed help in doing outside of the executive orders has not been able to get done. And a lot of people, a lot of vested interests are going to make sure that he gets nothing done. So hopefully he will prevail, because we do need a new tax policy, and we do need new industrial policies, get rid of rules and regulations and all the stuff that's keeping us from achieving our potential. Okay, lower high, lower low in gold. Find a place to sell it on F1. And like we said earlier, we're dealing with a P, but we're having a hard time at 75. So without news for London Globex tonight, 75, 77, sell 1. We're at 74, 76 this morning. Give it a little more room. 79, 81, sell 2. On the buy side, 69 to 71. Just opening it up a little bit to let the trading community go get stops. 65, 67, buy 2. We know how they play that game. But crude oil got whacked. Never did find an article. I mean, the fundamentals remain pretty weak. 50 held for the second time today. We didn't even get a test of 50. So we had a lower high on the retest of 50. So crude oil, right? And let's see, higher low, higher high. F1 says that we can trade higher. Still. And don't know how I managed to do that, but I do. G period, the market got hit, and we've continued to sell after the market's closed. So right now there's going to be a pretty clean break in the market at 11, so 11 to 15. So 49, 49.25, sell 1. 50 to 75, sell 2. 48.50, 48.75, buy 1. And 48 even, 48 and a quarter, buy 2. And our euro for our London European contingent. Euro's hanging in there actually pretty darn good. Inside day today. They're awaiting tomorrow's non-farm news. That's a weird shaped profile, leaning P. Looks like we got a seller. I think Sonny or somebody pointed it out this morning. We had 924. So we got a seller 10 to 20 today. So we'll make 15 to 25, sell 1. Definitely rejecting prices above 19.28. On the buy side, we have buyers in it, so we'll make 18.75, buy 1. Sell 2, 40 to 50. And buy 2, 118.50. And that does it for this August the 3rd. I will see you bright and early in the morning, and we'll try to get on a trade in the E-mini and the bond on a Newsday trade. Show you how it's done, where you don't have to stick your neck out. If there's a whipsaw, we don't take the trade, because we have split news. We have to give it a little bit of room and read what the news is. Y'all have a great evening. We're supposed to be a little bit less than 90 today. Already hit 89, so maybe a little bit above 90, but big cool down's coming tomorrow with rain in the forecast. We'll take it. See you bright and early in the morning.